Hi everyone and welcome to Darksiders 2 Deathinitive Edition, Deathinitive Difficulty Walkthrough. This is part 23, Earth. And this is the new weapon that we're gonna get. It is called Salvation. Yeah. It is called Salvation, so it's kind of like a shotgun and a kind of like a pulse rifle, as you can see. And you could go through this entire... actually, I don't know if you can. I was going to say you could go through this entire section of Earth without using this, but I don't think that's possible because I don't, because I just remembered the boss fight that we're going to have at the end of this first part. So there are going to be 3 parts of Earth because it's a rather longish, and believe me guys, I've edited a lot of stuff out and I only got with 3 parts, maybe not 3 20-minute parts, but 3 parts. And the end of the game is coming really soon after this, so I'm kinda sad because I'm really enjoying, like, and there you go, there you see me fucking up. Those guys, by the way, explode when they come near you, and you don't really want to be near them when they explode. Oh, there you go. I died a lot in this part because this part is made entirely for you to use this gun or another gun that you're gonna get later, which is a piece of fucking shit, but whatever. Just use this gun, and you can do a little dash even using this gun, but I don't think it has invisible frames. I don't think you can actually save yourself from damage. So yeah, this is basically the Earth chapter. I would have liked more combat, to be honest, but whatever. At least it's a change of pace, and we're gonna have a lot of more combat coming. By the way, guys, I have some new announcements to make. I'm going to be kinda revamping my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a new banner, which is going to be a customized banner, probably with my name on it. In some kind of cool manner, you know. Actually, a friend of mine is going to do them, so no, I'm not going to do them, but I'm going to direct him to some of the ideas that I have. A new banner, a new avatar, which is probably not going to be Raiden anymore, and a new channel trailer, which is something that I thought about a long time ago, because I think I already have a lot of content, a lot of walkthroughs, playthroughs and videos for a channel trailer. For kind of my idea is to give the channel, to give the viewer that doesn't know the channel maybe something to look at, and that will kinda... It's not me talking, by the way. There's no commentary in the channel trailer. It's less than 2 minutes long, and it's it's basically a lot of cool things that I've done in video games all put together with what I think is some of the coolest song from a game that I ever heard. And no, it's not from Metal Gear Rising, it's from another game, and that game is going to be a new surprise walkthrough, so I'm not going to get into the name. But here is the cool thing about the channel trailer. It has some things to see for the new subscriber, hopefully, and it has some cool things for my old subscribers, for my already subs, because I will hide in the channel trailer, I will hide clues about future walkthroughs that are unannounced at this point. And there are 4 or 5 walkthroughs that are coming, guys, and hopefully they will all come out and be done before April, but some of them might be after April, to be honest, because I might not just... it's a lot of stuff to cover. So, but expect the revamping of the channel and the release of the channel trailer. Watch it and give me your thoughts about it. Give me what you thought about it. If it needs a little tweaking, whatever, you know, all criticism, while constructive, is welcome. And try to figure out which games are in the trailer that I haven't covered yet, because believe me, there is no mistake there. I put them on purpose. So we are still killing these enemies, these little demons. This is the Shattered Earth. This is a kind of side story if you want to actually know what is happening. We are not in the future of Earth right now. We are kind of in between. We are kind of in a sideways story while this fucking hell is happening in Darksiders 1 as well, because as I mentioned before, the story in Darksiders 1 happens almost at the same time as this story of Darksiders 2. So that's actually a pretty cool feature. So yeah, we're gonna see some old, actually nostalgic environments that if you didn't play Darksiders you're not gonna get, and we're going to see some enemies that you're going to recognize, and some pretty big boss in the future chapters that you're definitely going to recognize. I don't even want to say the name yet, although I think I said it in the previous video, guys, but whatever. Some cool news that I read today. Quantum Break is officially announced for PC. So this is really cool, because I was counting that Quantum Break was going to be released for Xbox One, and then, you know, like Tomb Raider is like 6 or 7 months later, or 3 or 4, I don't know, going to be released for PC. So this is really good. It actually is a multi-release, so it's no longer an exclusive, which is awesome for me, because Quantum Break is made by Remedy, the creators of Alan Wake and Max Payne, and Sam Lake, who is the director of Alan Wake and Max Payne, also is the director of Quantum Break. So I expect nothing less than a fucking incredible game. Talking about Alan Wake is the first Alan Wake, of course, because we don't have a second one. Alan Wake is going to come out for Xbox One, so that's interesting. That was an announcement. Alan Wake coming out for Xbox One. That's interesting, guys, because after Quantum Break, Sam Lake said in an interview that he wanted to make Alan Wake 2, and now that Quantum Break is finished, it's gonna be released, and they re-release Alan Wake for Xbox One, right? I think we're gonna get a cool new maybe kinda glimpse trailer in an XE3. I will kinda say even that we're going to get a teaser about Alan Wake 2 in the next E3, and sadly it's going to be announced as an Xbox One exclusive, of course, and then later it's going to come for PC, because that's what is fucking happening in the industry nowadays. So definitely cool news. I guess we only need Scalebound to make the same announcement at some point, because now it has been delayed into the next year, sadly. And yeah, if Scalebound announces that it's coming for PC, then there is no fucking reason to own an Xbox One. Like seriously, like what would you play? Oof, sorry, I have fucking shit in my throat. What would you even play on that console anymore? Like, yeah, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just rambling and fucking trying to get people to be mad. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm just kidding. Everyone has their own taste in games, and I guess maybe the same thing that's happening on the PS4 is happening on the Xbox. That we end up playing all games on them rather than new ones. I hope this year things changes for the PS4. I'm talking most of it, because that's the console that I own. I mean, if I actually were going to buy another console of this generation, which I don't like, it wouldn't be the Xbox One. To be honest, it would be it would be a Wii U, and that would sound really fucking weird, because like coming from me, like from the stance of a hardcore gamer, buying a fucking Wii U. But let me just say why. I just want that Wii U to play the wonderful 101. It's fucking insane. That game is beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, and it's so different to everything that is fucking releasing or released in the last year. It's so fucking different. I just want to play that game. By the way, where the fuck is Seraphim's walkthrough of that game? I'm kinda complaining already, Seraphim, if you ever hear this. Like, I want to see the end of that walkthrough. I know that it didn't go, it didn't make good numbers on your channel, and I understand why you should choose to put that away for a few months in order to put some new stuff before it, but yeah, I will definitely love to see the last chapters of that game. So take it as a request if you ever listen to this video, which I know it might be possible that you do not, but I'll make the request anyways. So yeah, wonderful 101, Bayonetta 2, of course, and maybe even Xenogears. Like I've watched a lot of Xenogears lately, and it looks like a fucking incredible RPG game. Like open world but done right. Like if you see a fucking, you know what the Elder Scrolls always fucking say every single time, like you see an island, you see a mountain, and you can go there, and then you go and play the Elder Scrolls, and there's nothing like it ever. Like ever. Like yeah, you see the mountain, but you actually have to take a certain direct path to go to the mountain. It's not like you can climb from everywhere, you know. And yes, you see the island, but you can actually swim in a certain direction to that. So it's a limited path. It's not really freedom. Well, for what I've seen of Xenogears, you can actually go from wherever. Like you can go wherever you want and do whatever the fuck you want, and on top of giant fucking flying robots. Wow, that sounds fucking insanely cool. And there are actually over-level monsters in places that are really dangerous to explore. And isn't that what we like about exploring new places, like the dangers we can find and stuff? So Xenogears looks amazing, fucking amazing. I don't know why Seraphim isn't doing a Xenogears walkthrough, because my god, it will be so fun to watch. So yeah, I guess that's all the news for today, guys. And all my feelings about the consoles. To be honest, I've been watching the new series by Big Benedict that you should check out at his channel. I hope you came here by him shouting about me, but if you didn't, and if you don't know about his channel, check out my features channel or the council. Big Benedict is there, and he's doing a new Will I Hate It kind of fierce look at the games, and it's just a great standpoint. And I'll explain why it's just such a great standpoint. Because he's like he's someone that said that will never cover Dark Souls because he thought that he wouldn't like it, and he usually doesn't like experiences in video games, you know what I mean? Like everyone's gone to the fucking Rapture and stuff like that, where you have an experience, you know, with a game and not actually like playing. It's like an interactive movie, which is totally fine. I mean, if you like it, it's totally fucking fine. I'm not saying it's like not a game, not at all. It's you know, you have your tastes, I have mine, and that's it. But I do prefer games like this, for example, that where you have to do things or you die. You know, at least that, where you have to do fucking things or you die. At least give me that. Like, Jesus. Okay, so yeah, and he totally did a 180 on his stance against some games, and I think this new series, which on top of that it has long commentary, which I love long commentaries because I prefer long commentaries. By the way, this is the Gore Hammer, the new weapon that you can grab at this point. Do not grab it, guys. I'm going to grab it and play with it and show you what it does. It's basically a grenade that you actually trigger with the L2. You fire it with the R2 and you trigger them with the L2. So it's kind of a weird weapon and it's actually really bad. So don't grab it. If you're going to play it, don't grab this weapon. But I'm just gonna grab it just to change things a bit. That's really dangerous, by the way. So, as I was saying, I love the Will I Hate It. I think it does speak. I think it's going to bring a big. What the fuck am I trying to say? I think it's going to bring the channel, Big Benedict's channel, a lot of new viewers, a lot of new people that kinda took what Big did for granted, you know, like only walkthroughs and only third-person walkthroughs, and it's going to bring a lot of more diverse people, because I think, like, we get the reviewers for this type of games like Dark Souls and Firewatch and whatever other game that is going to do, probably going to be weird games like that, like Firewatch, and games that he previously wouldn't have played. And we always see the reviews from the standpoint of a reviewer that we don't know the background of. Do you get what I'm saying? That we don't know how he grew up, what games did he grow up with, what sort of styles of games, what did he play a lot of games, or did he play like little games? Because sometimes some reviewers just seem like they started reviewing games like in like 2 or 3 years ago, and that might be even the case. Like for me, I started playing games like on the Atari 2600, and on PC I started playing like the 7 Guest, 11 Hour, Siberia, like not the graphic adventure, by the way, the old Siberia. You're not gonna even know what the fuck am I talking about. And graphic adventures, I'm an old guy. I've played a lot of games, so you know that when I review something, it's usually with a very open mind approach. But Big, I think we subscribers know about his rants and about what he likes and what he doesn't like. So I think it's going to be a really interesting viewpoint for a first look series, because I think that what I'm trying to say is that if Big likes it, if Big actually likes the game that he's playing, we are all going to like it, because I think Big is opening his mind a little more to see how he can expand his channel. And that is really refreshing, not only for subscribers or new viewers that find his channel or going to find his channel from now on, but for himself. I think it's gonna make him feel a lot better and a lot renewed, because I think he kind of felt wear down a little by walkthroughs, and I totally understand that, because doing only walkthroughs is a lot of fucking shop. Like, they take a lot of editing, commentating. Like, do not take my word for granted, because this looks like a piece of fucking trash, like edited and pieced together by fucking glue. But actually, take his work for an example. He does a lot of editing. He repeats a lot of commentaries. If he slurs words or talks bad, like, I don't give a fuck. I talk bad and I leave it. Like, it's a more professional type of commentary and editing that he does. So I think that that what he did with his channel and what he's doing with the channel, like doing a Dark Souls blind playthrough now, I think it's a beautiful 180 in his politics of only covering third-person games. And I think it's I think it's also natural for him to choose to do this, because we are seeing a lack, and a really scary lack, of third-person action adventure or third-person shooters. And even if we see them like Rise of Tomb Raider, you know, they're not challenging. They're not challenging games. Like Rise of Tomb Raider, I played on Survivor, and yeah, I died a couple of times, but it's not challenging. It's not challenging at all. So, kinda doing a walkthrough about Rise of Tomb Raider is kinda... See, I'm going to chase the weapon here because I just get fucking tired of that fucking piece of shit. So, yeah, doing a walkthrough of Tomb Raider, I appreciated that he did it, because he said that he was going to do it, so he ended up doing it, which I truly appreciated, because I wanted to check the game out. I initially never thought that I was going to be playing it myself, but my sister got it on her PC, and I just went and checked it out a little, and I kind of like it at the beginning, at least, and I stayed playing it, and it ended a lot sooner than I expected. But nevertheless, I truly appreciate that he does walk through Tomb Raider, even if he doesn't have the kind of challenge that he usually is accustomed to, and we are accustomed to see. But I think it's all good decisions lately for his channel, so I really wish him the best. I really hope that his channel, at least in this year, reaches 10k, at least 10k, because he totally deserves that. And I think he's on the way to do that because of these changes. Because, as I said, doing walkthroughs over and over again can be really tiresome, and more so if we don't get new games to do walkthroughs. If we have to repeat all games and do you know, DMC4 again, and you know, The Last of Us again, stuff like that. So it's really tiresome. Like I feel it too, you know, they're always having to edit, always having to, you know. So yeah, this is part 23, guys. This was part 1 of Earth, and I'll see you in part 2. Thank you for watching, and take care.